Hello, parents. Welcome to this week's parent update. I am here to update you on the things that have been going on in the kids' ministry, lessons, different things like that, give you an insight into a few other topics and all those things going on. So, let's get started with KidZone. Over in KidZone this Sunday, we finished up our series called Spread the Word. It was a series that was all about spreading the good news of Jesus to everybody around us and also people who are far away. We talked about why we do missions and why we need to tell our friends about Jesus and all those awesome things that we do. The Bible verse we used last week, this last Sunday, yesterday, was salt and light from Jesus with the Sermon on the Mount, Matthew 5, chapter 5, verses 13 through 16. It's a pretty short. It'd be a great one to read at bedtime or if you're sitting around the house. It's a short one, easy to read, and you can talk with your child and have a really good discussion about that. We were focusing a lot on, at least this past Sunday, about making choices that honor Jesus and how when we make choices that honor Jesus and we make choices where we are being like Jesus, we are showing our friends and everybody around us who Jesus is. Because otherwise, if we don't act like Jesus, people are going to get confused on if we say, well, Jesus is this way, but we act this way, it's not going to make a whole lot of sense. So, our key verse we used for this came from Matthew chapter 5, verse 16, and we used the part of it that says, "Let your good deeds shine out for all to see, so that everyone will praise your heavenly Father." And that comes from the New Living Translation. We had some motions and stuff with it, so see if your kids can remember the motions and have fun with that. And then our Bible point was, people learn about Jesus when I live like him. So we talked about just living like Jesus, and that's how people learn about him. Our next series, starting next week, so all throughout October, will be called Supernatural. We're going to be talking about the supernatural things in this world. We're going to be talking about miracles. We're going to be talking about heaven. We're going to be talking about evil. We're going to be talking about those things and how, yeah, we like to make stories about them and kind of, talk about them as if, well, they're not really real, but they are real. And they're things we need to be aware of. So this next week, we'll be talking about miracles and how miracles are real and miracles are happening every single day in our world. Moving on to WeeKidz, we finished up our series of Voice in the Night. That was the series on 1 Samuel chapter 1 and chapter 1 and chapter 2, verse 11, and chapter 3. So that was our series where we talked about Samuel and his being called by God and the prayer and just talking about prayer with your kids. So again, our verse for that month or for this month was morning, noon, and night. The Lord hears my voice. Psalm 55:17. Again, that comes from the NLT, the New Living Translation. And then our Bible point was I can pray all night, all day. So really just enforcing that idea of prayer and making sure that kids understand that you can pray any time of the day because God is always there listening and he's always wanting to hear from you. Our next series that we'll be talking about is the Big Picnic. It's a Bible story where Jesus fed the 5,000. You're probably familiar with it. We're going to be talking about that and the miracle that Jesus did feeding those people. Moving on from that, just a few more reminders. If you guys are wanting to attend Adult Bible Fellowship and you need childcare for that, we are more than willing to open back up for that. We just need to know when you're willing to do that. So let us know, and we can make sure we have that open. If you are not receiving the parent emails, they update you, kind of give you information that you can read instead of watching this video. You can sign up for that. The link is in the description. And we also have a kids ministry music playlist. It's all the music that your kids listen to while they're at KidZone. You guys can download that, or well, you can't download it. It's on Spotify. You guys can stream that in your car, on your phone, wherever, in your house, and play it for your kids. They'll have a great time listening to it, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy hearing the music that we're singing to. Our next Family Sunday is on the 11th, so not this Sunday, but the one after that. Remember that KidZone is closed for that, but WeeKidz is still open. Our next event is the Bonfire Night on October 23rd at 6 o'clock, and our Gingerbread House Building Night on December 4th at 6 o'clock as well. Thank you so much for doing the amazing things that you guys do. You are awesome, and you have such an awesome opportunity to minister and disciple your children. And I hope that you are taking every opportunity to do that. If you ever need anything from me, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to help in any way I possibly can. Thank you so much. Have a great day.